always thought like the Pens needed to outscore the Rangers. Well, they're doing that. I was right about that, but I was completely wrong about Domingue. He gave up a couple suspect goals, the last one, but today he was pretty solid. That's the position you need. So the big question now is, Jarry's skating. I know you could probably take your time with them because you have to win one of the next three. I think the Pens should do that. Probably going to win one of these next two. It's going to be tough to win up in New York because it's desperation right now for the Rangers, and we see how those games go. But I can't rule it out. Just the way the Rangers look now, they look defeated out there. But let's go. Let's start with the goaltending issue right now. Do you stay with Domingue until the end of this series and then reevaluate where you are?
I mean, unless he gets absolutely bombed in the next two games for something like 10 or 11 combined goals and then Jarry's healthy enough, I guess maybe you think about bringing Jarry into that pressure cooker. It's certainly not the way that Gallant is going to handle Shesterkin, where he says, oh, that guy's going to win the Vezina. He's our goalie in Game 5. Domingue doesn't have that build-up accrued credit. I think the best part about Domingue in this game is that he wasn't really a story because the Penguins didn't make him one. He was the third star. I think you could have given that to a lot of other people. They completely insulated him, especially after that first goal. The second one goes off Matheson's skate. Who cares? That's not on him. That's a bad break. I will say this. Domingue has been a lot of fun to watch. At times, he does get me wondering if they get through this series and Jarry's healthy, should they make the switch back? Because at times he does look uncomfortable in there, or he can't find the puck. He's making really nice saves, but I wonder if that eventually is going to be a situation, Richie, where water finds its level. Unbelievable story. Deserves all the credit in the world for getting them to where they are in this series and hopefully closing out this series. But I do watch him sometimes trying to find it and locate that puck, and I get a little uneasy about what that might foretell.
And I feel like he looks a little stiff. I mean, compared to Jarry and what we've seen from, Fleury all those years. You're right. He looks maybe a little uncomfortable, but right now he's getting the job done. So I know the series isn't over. We've been in this place before, 3-1 with the Rangers. I remember covering that series, what was that, back in 2014. And, Mother's Day, all of a sudden, tides turned and shifted in the Rangers, and they went on to win the series. But that can happen. But right now, it just looks like the Rangers are defeated. Maybe things can change, and you get some momentum. You win a game. You win a close-fought game, or however you win, things can change a little bit. But they just don't look like they want to be here anymore. That's what I
mean, their goalie was their trump card.
Yeah.
Their goalie was their trump card. He's going to win the Vezina, and he's going to get Hart consideration for two reasons. The numbers are otherworldly, I guess I'll say. He also wasn't just the byproduct of a great defensive system, Richie. He was making high-danger saves all year long for them. He was bailing them out of bad defensive situations. There's advanced metrics to kind of measure how good he's been relative to other goalies in that respect, and he blew them all out of the water. Well, unfortunately, a clock struck midnight somewhere, and he turned into a pumpkin. The Penguins have a habit of breaking goalies like this. They've done it to Bobrovsky after great regular seasons. They're doing it again. You didn't think they'd do it. I didn't really think they'd do it this way, but guess what? They're doing it, and that's why they're three-time Cup champs in the salary cap era.
Yeah, definitely experience is playing a big part in this series right now. All right, we're talking Penguins. Phone lines are jam-packed, but give us a call, 412-575-2600, right here on Pittsburgh CW. Also simulcasted live on 93.7 The Fan. Back in a couple minutes.